second, I thought I'd do something experimental. So I'm going live on Instagram. So at Creedcast on Instagram. Go Instagram.com/Creedcast to get there. And I'm going to broadcast live, but you're just going to see like a side profile of me while I'm talking to the YouTube live stream. You're going to miss all of the fun stuff that happens on the screen, like some of the video clips that I show and stuff like that. But you're going to get the audio and you'll see me in the studio. So maybe that's cool. Maybe that's boring. I don't know, but I'm going to try. And so I'll see you guys on Instagram. And I'll try and chat with you a little bit here. But we got 2 minutes to go, so I gotta turn it over to YouTube. You can always go to youtube.com and search Creedcast, or go creedcast.com/live. That's probably easier. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. You're on Instagram, you can hear me. Say something. Here we go, 10 seconds. Boop, boop. Hey, we're here. Awesome. Hey everybody, it is Creedcast live stream. Good to be here again Tuesday morning. And we are officially back at school where I am, which is totally great, because last week everybody was at home and online and stuff, and that can get a little bit boring. So we're just glad to be back. And I know you can't stay on. Some of you guys, you got class. That's good, because we got classes in session. So I'm glad you guys are back at school and stuff. So that's great. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. I'm trying something experimental. If you are here on YouTube, that's great, but I'm also trying to live stream it over on Instagram. Hey Instagrammers, Creedcast, at Creedcast on Instagram. You can type it into your browser if you do that, Instagram.com/Creedcast, and you can catch me there too. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to pay much attention to you today on Instagram, because I don't even know if it's working at this point. It looks like it's stalled or something, but that's okay. We're here. Isaiah, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. That's great. I'm gonna just hang on a couple of seconds, because I think some classes might be jumping on, which is awesome. I see Jackson. That's good. I think some people are coming on stream here. That is fantastic. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy New Year. We can still say that because we weren't even here last week. I streamed last Tuesday, but nobody was there because they were all at home and stuff, and classes online, Google Meeting and stuff like that. So good to see you guys. That's great. Happy New Year. I hope it's an awesome one for you. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah. Good. We let me shut this intro music off, because we aren't even introing anymore. Awesome. 8-4 at Primo. Yes, Mr. Molzen. Hello there. That's fantastic. Thanks for bringing them on, man. That's great. Hey, so some of you, say hi to 8-4. Thank you guys so much for being here. Ethan, good to see you. Danica, yes. Applause. Let's hit it. Here's the applause button. Just like that. Thank you. Actually, that's applause for you guys, because you're here. So that's great. You can always follow me on Instagram at Creedcast, of course, here on YouTube. So please make sure you say cheese, Griffin. Hi, cheese. Make sure you like and subscribe and stuff. Hit the bell so you get the notifications when we go live. If you guys are in a class right now and it's okay with your teacher, I want this to be okay with your teacher, okay? Because they're probably, I know a lot of classes, what they do is they put the live stream up on the board or the projector or the smart board or whatever, and then you guys just kind of watch there, and then maybe your teachers will comment or whatever, and that's totally cool. If they let you, and you can be on your device while it's on the board, then you can chat with me and stuff too, and I try and interact a little bit with you guys on the chat. But you have to mute the sound on your device, because otherwise you start getting feedback between the teacher's computer and stuff, and then everybody's listening at the same time, and it's gonna be like a room full of squirrels. Okay, so turn your volume down on your device, mute it, but you can still chat with me. Okay, so that'd be cool, because I love chatting with you guys. And speaking of the chat, right, there are some chat rules. Just be cool, be kind, respect everyone. Okay, no bullying, no hate, no spam, stuff like that. You'll see a couple of my things. I've got these my Nightbot Seek and Destroy elves, okay, and so they automatically hammer down on well, nasty stuff like cussing and things like that, but even just like all caps and repeating things and copy paste spam, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so if you see that you got a message deleted, it's not because I hate you. I love y'all. Okay, it's just because we're trying to keep the stream fairly clean. But if you like keep doing it, the Seek and Destroy elves might just punt you into a timeout for like 5 seconds or 60 seconds or like 3 minutes if it really gets bad. Okay, so just be cool on the chat. All right, who we seeing here? Shout out 84. Yeah, Griffin, I got you guys. Good to see you. Thanks very much. Awesome. Let's have some fun. It's birthday time, and we might even have some birthdays in 84 here. I got a pile of GHP birthdays this week. Now, Instagram, if you guys comment on this post and you want to rat out some of your friends' birthdays, just give me their name and their birthday, and I'll try and shout them out that week when we do the live stream, okay? Same with you guys. If I see this, what is my favorite food? Oh, that's the hardest thing I've had to do today. My favorite food. I love food so much. I love barbecue, man. Like a good Italian like ground burger, like loaded. You know, you got to throw some avocados on there. You got to throw some Dijon mustard, of course, a couple of cheeses and potato chips on the burger. Man, I'm just excited about summer, but yeah, I love a good burger for sure. How about you guys? What's your favorite food? Hey, Reese, good to see you, man. Okay, let's hit these birthdays. Okay, so this week, today's January 12th, and we got 2 birthdays, January 12th. We got Daniel at GHP and Jaden at GHP. So if you guys are on the stream right now, happy birthday, guys. It's cool that you got your birthday and you're on the stream. Hannah, January 13th, so tomorrow, Hannah at GHP, happy birthday. Sarah and Morgan, both on January 14th at Primo, and happy birthday, girls. And Zeke, Belle, and Luke at GHP, all on January 17th. So there's a whole school full of birthdays, January 17th. And then Cole over at Primo, January 18th. So lots of birthdays in the next 6 days. Connor, January 14th over at MCHS. Zaid, January 14th as well over at MCHS. Man, January 14th. I count back 9 months. What was going on there? Lauren, January 18th at St. Albert High. Happy birthday, Lauren, on the 18th. And Connor on the 12th. I didn't get your school, man. Somebody just said Connor on the 12th. So, Connor, happy birthday, man. And to you people who have the birthday today, you get the birthday wrap.
It's birthday time. It's such a thrill. Don't be sad
birthday,
you're
guys.
over the hill. You've got many more years to come. We love you. You're number one.
You're number one. Absolutely. Oh, Reese, thanks. He says, I love your streams, Doug. Well, Reese, I love you, bro. Dino nuggets, mac and cheese. It's nostalgic. It's a comfort food, right? I get it. Yes. April 2nd is a birthday. Okay, happy birthday for April 2nd, but that's a little ways away. So I'll try and remember for Reese on April 2nd. Good stuff. Every week, I like to give you guys a little
Daily Inspiration.
Yeah, Daily Inspiration.
Inspiration for your everyday.
It's daily inspiration for your everyday, even though we only do this once a week, which is like Daily inspiration every 7 days. Okay, so today's daily inspiration actually comes from someone that I'm loosely connected to. Not really, but it's a lady named Anne Frank. Now, Anne Frank was a hideaway in the Second World War. She was hiding in the Netherlands from the Nazis, and she hid for 2 years in the basements of people's houses. People kept her hidden from the Nazis. My family is Dutch, and my grandparents actually did something similar. They protected people from the Nazis as well, and so Anne Frank was eventually discovered after 2 years of hiding. The Nazis took her away. She was killed in a concentration camp. But over those 2 years, she kept a diary, and it was released as the Diary of Anne Frank. And Anne Frank gives us our inspirational quote for today. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Sometimes we want to make great big plans to like make a difference in the world, and we get paralyzed by trying to do it perfect and making it big, when all we need to do is just turn around today after you guys leave the stream, start being nice to the person next to you, lend a hand to somebody who needs you. That's starting to change the world, and you don't have to wait a single second to start doing that stuff. God bless you if you're doing the big things as well, but you really don't need to wait to start changing the world. And that's our daily inspiration for today. What are we saying on the streams? Do you like cheese? Oh, do I like cheese? Does Santa like candy canes? Are you kidding me? Yes, I like cheese. Cheese is fantastic. That's like food for the soul. Absolutely. Anne Frank got stuck in the attic. Yeah, I think you might be right. She hid out in the attic. I love glazed donuts. Do you? Oh, glazed donuts. That's like kryptonite, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I love glazed donuts, but they make these soft. You know what I'm saying? So every once in a while, I'll have a glazed donut for sure. Okay, trending this week. Let's see. I did some new things with trending. Let's go to the first one. So I got 3 trending items this week. It was a little bit hard to find trending items in these last 2 weeks. I'll tell you why. Because all the stuff that's going on down in the United States, it's like that's all that's trending is all this stuff that's happening down there. It's crazy and it's nasty. Okay, it's not fun trending stuff. So I had to dig hard to find fun trending stuff. But I did find some fun trending stuff. And here's one. Check this out. Oh, where did I go? I'm not on the screen anymore. That's okay. All right, so this is the blackest paint in the world. So this guy is painting up this apple with this paint. There's 2 types of it. One's called Hansu and one's called Vanta Black. See this? It absorbs 99.9% of all light that is thrown at it. It's like the portable holes that Bugs Bunny used to throw around, or the Roadrunner, right? When Coyote's trying to catch the Roadrunner would pick up his black hole and throw it somewhere else, okay? And so this paint, so cool. Look at this apple. So he painted half of it with this black paint, here. And it reflects zero light.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Virtually zero light. Isn't that crazy? That apple looks like it completely disappears.
Okay, this is my favorite thing I've ever painted. This is so cool.
Application for this stuff, I was trying to, like, what are you going to do with this? And I guess they're going to use it to, like, coat the inside of telescopes and infrared cameras, especially out in space, so that no light gets in there to interfere with like starlight and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. You can buy it from a website in Japan for 18,000 yen, which is about $220 Canadian a liter. But then you got to pay shipping from Japan as well to get it here. And so that's
game on Nickelodeon. And you can't have a game on
here we go, Nickelodeon NFL. This happened this week, right? So it was New Orleans Saints playing, and they teamed up with Nickelodeon. Are you kidding? Look at this. This is awesome. And so they did all these like digital effects, Nickelodeon style, on the field while the game was going on. They had characters showing up on the field. They had SpongeBob in the end zone. So when they're kicking the extra point, look at this. That's awesome. When they're kicking the extra point, SpongeBob shows up between the goalposts and you gotta kick it through his head.
I mean,
It was
slime zone.
super
Field
fun. They
goals
had
are worth 3
Alvin
points.
Chipmunk showed up, and
field
he
goal
was
is when a
doing
kicker
like Tale of
kicks
the
it
Tape
through
with
the uprights
Alvin
of the
Kamara,
goalpost.
who's a player
So
of the New
aim
Orleans
for
Saints.
SpongeBob and you've
They had a
scored 3 points
Minecraft
for your team.
halftime where everything
And
was
there's also a
presented in
chance for
block
a
form.
2-point play in the game. It's called
But
a safety.
the best of
and
the best,
although
and this is so
rare,
fun.
it's
I
when
love
the
when the guys
offense
get
is stopped
blasted.
in their
The best
own
of the best
end zone.
was when they
Okay,
hit the
got all
slime
that?
cannons.
Good. And if not,
When they
don't
hit a
worry about
touchdown,
it.
so
That's
they had
why we
4
brought
slime
Nate.
cannons like virtually going off in the end zones and sliming all the players. It was super fun, and of course it had a whole merch line that goes along with it, which will make Nickelodeon $1 billion, which is awesome too. So it was actually some good looking merch. This one was not really trending, but it happened while I was preparing this live stream, and I just thought it was kind of cool because something sort of freaky happened too. Okay, and so as I'm on Twitter and I'm looking for trending stuff, Bishop Barron, so he's a Catholic bishop in California, he tweeted out that he was going to have a live stream mass, and it was a special mass for all of our hospital workers and our first responders during the pandemic, and he's praying especially for them, which is totally cool, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. But at that moment, the tweet went out, and this ambulance, lights and sirens, comes screaming by my high school right outside my window. I'm just like, whoa, that's a little bit odd, a little bit eerie, but super cool. So this happens all over the world, guys, with priests and bishops, and even Pope Francis. They will take a special prayer and they will say mass with those people in mind. Okay, and so Bishop Barron did this for all of our hospital workers, EMTs, paramedics, nurses, anybody who's kind of frontline, especially working with the pandemic, but also in all the other places as well. You can do this. So you could call your local Catholic church and you could ask the priest there if he would say mass and remember in his prayers, especially like for something maybe that you would request, like for somebody in your life who is sick maybe, or you could even call and have him say mass for your school. How cool would that be? All right. So it wasn't really trending, but it was definitely a cool moment especially when that ambulance went screaming by. Right? How we doing? Let's check the chat. Yeah, whoa. Awesome. Do I like macaroni? You betcha I like macaroni. In high school or in college, I went to university for a few years, and my roommate and I, every Wednesday night, we would make up 12 hot dogs. That was 6 for each of us, and 2 boxes of KD, a box each. And we had mac, cheese, and hot dogs every Wednesday night. And I'm still suffering the effects of that. All right, we're going to coming in for a landing here. I want to share with you guys just some thoughts about the time that Jesus got called a name.
This is your chaplain speaking.
Yes, this is your chaplain speaking. So those of you who may not know, I'm chaplain for all of our schools, and that includes like 18 different schools across our district. And one of the things that I really get to do that's a ton of fun is talk to you guys about faith and stuff and the Bible. And so this past Sunday, there was a reading at church, and it was when Jesus got baptized. So there was this guy, John the Baptist, who was the cousin to Jesus. And he was in the River Jordan, and he was calling people down, and he's saying, hey, come down here and turn your life around, stop sinning, stop going against God's laws, and get baptized. And so he was dunking people under the water. And they would come up, and then they would commit to going away and living a better life, right? So who gets in the lineup but Jesus Christ, John's cousin, but the Savior of the world, God's Son. Why would God's Son need to be baptized? This is kind of a crazy thing because Jesus is perfect. Jesus lived a sinless life. He didn't do anything wrong. There was nothing to turn away from. There was no sins that he had to stop doing. He didn't have to turn around and go back towards God because he never left. He never stopped facing God. Okay? But what happened was that Jesus started his whole work by being baptized, and he got baptized for us. You see, when he got into that water and he said, I'm repenting of the sins, he's repenting of all of our sins. And he started living our life better for us as an example for us to follow. He's like, okay, you guys need to turn around, and I'm going to show you how. It starts with your baptism. It starts by turning around and saying, I'm going to leave behind all these selfish things, and I'm going to start following God. And he got baptized for us. as an example to us and as the start of what he did at Easter, Good Friday when he was crucified, and then on Easter Sunday when he was raised from the dead. And so Jesus got baptized because of us, for us, because he loves us. Now here's the cool thing that happened. So right after Jesus comes up out of the water, the Bible says he heard a voice, and everybody heard it. And God's voice come out of the heavens and said, "This is my son, and I am so proud of him. I am so pleased. I love him very much." And then Jesus, if you remember, he says, "I want you to call my Father your Father." You can call God Father. And so when we're able to call God Father because we got baptized, we get to then be God's son or God's daughter. And God says these same words to us. He says, "This is my son, daughter, Morgan, Sarah, and I love them, and I'm so pleased with them." So God called Jesus a name. He said, "You are my beloved son." And then God calls us that same name. He says, "You are my beloved son," or "You are my beloved daughter." How cool is that? Hey, so that's your chaplain speaking for the week. Think about that. If you guys have been baptized, it means that you are God's son or daughter. And God's calling you back. He says, "Hey, come back to me. Turn around, face me again. And let's live this life together." Hey, applause for that. Absolutely. That's good. Check out the chat. Oh, we got some favorite things here. I'd love to answer favorite things. Who is your favorite cartoon character? I'm a child of the 80s, and my favorite cartoon characters are all the G.I. Joes. I still love the G.I. Joe cartoons. I watch them on YouTube on Saturday mornings with my son. I loved them when I was a kid. I still love them now. So all of the G.I. Joe cartoons. I love Snake Eyes. I love Scarlet. All those guys. So that's my favorite cartoon characters. Favorite video game? I don't know. I don't play a ton of vids, but last year we played Dungeons and Dragons Heroes on the old Xbox, like Xbox Classic, and it was one that I played a long time ago when it first came out, and we replayed it with the four of us, me and my three boys, and we just had a ton of fun. I would have to say that would be close to one of my favorites. So, all right, guys. Hey, we're coming in for a landing here, but I want to tell you guys about a new giveaway. Okay, I'm giving away some decals, and brought my thermos bottle today. This is decal I'm giving away. It says, "Get up, dream, take a risk, change the world." So if you go to my Instagram, so that's at Creedcast on Instagram, and you're going to find a post that has these decals on it, and comment on that post, okay, and tell me how you want to make 2021 the best, and I'm going to give away some free decals. I'll find you guys, and I will give you guys a decal for your laptop or your water bottle or whatever. All right? So, guys, that's it for the stream this week, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next week. Same bad time, same bad channel, and we'll be on. So it's going to be Tuesday, January 19th at 11 a.m., and I hope you guys can join me. I look forward to chatting. You can come back with some of your questions about my favorite stuff, or any questions that you like about faith and life, all that kind of stuff, and I'd be happy to answer those. And I love doing this with you guys every week, so I hope I can see you next week as well. God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you next week. Instagram, did you guys keep up? I have no idea. What are we even doing here? Oh yeah, my phone shut right down. We got nothing. I don't even know if this worked. Hey, experiment. You guys have a great day. Oh, my family's on saying goodbye. Bye, sweetie. Love you. See you, hun. My biggest fans. I don't know if my mom watches. Maybe my mom watches. Awesome.